welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I go by Seer Chic on Instagram and Poshmark and YouTube actually. So if you want to follow me on Instagram or Poshmark, it's CIERRA_CHIC, and I'll also write them out in the description below. Today we are going to do a haul video. So I've never done a haul video on YouTube before. I've always done it on Instagram, and I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the thrift store yesterday. And I also have a fun story, so I think I'll do my story first. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you probably already heard the story, and you can skip through this part. So yesterday I went to a new thrift store. There was a lot of good stuff, like a lot of good stuff. Like every 10th jacket was either North Face, Free People, or something good, like something very good. And I'm not used to that type of selection where I live. So I live in the greater Seattle area, and every time I thrift, I usually go to this certain area, and it has a Salvation Army, a Goodwill, a Value Village, and a Plato's Closet. And it's really nice because 3 of those 4 stores are all on one strip. So you can kind of like do a whole trip, do a whole day, and just spend hours, and it's really nice. But yesterday I went up north a little bit to a different area. Yeah, so I'm not going to give away the area if you guys live in Washington, just because it's mine now. So anyway, so I found these boots, and if you can see, they're Hunter. I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, so these are Hunter boots, and they're super cool. They have a heel on them, and they're lace up. They're like a dark blue, like a rubber boot, like a rain boot, snow boot, whatever you want to call it. I did notice, unfortunately, there's just a flaw right here. So you can see it's kind of torn out. I don't know, my light's a little too bright. It's kind of torn out right here. But I have a lot of faith that I can still find somebody who wants to purchase with that flaw. So yesterday I went into this thrift store, and I was walking around, and there were a lot of people congregated all in like the boot area, the boot aisle. And if you've ever been in a thrift store, which majority of people I know have, you know that like the shoe aisle usually has like 3 or 4 different aisles, like 3 or 4 of women's, and then 2 or 3 of men's or whatever. And so there's an aisle specifically for boots, and on the other side is purses. So there were so many people looking at boots and purses. Like there were so many people in that aisle. I made the mistake of going down. I thought people were going to move out of the way. It's COVID. Like, no. Everyone was back to back. Went down the aisle, and I was looking at the boots, and I saw this pair. So I saw this pair on the floor, right? So I saw this pair, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get those. But the way they were positioned, I had to go all the way around. So I go around, and I like quickly grab them because they're Hunter. Like somebody's gonna go get those. If you're a reseller, that's a high-end brand. And these in particular, with the heel and everything, I can't remember the specific name, but they're more like a rare find. So I snatched them up, and as I was snatching them up, this older lady, probably 55, 60, older lady comes up on my right, and I can see her, as soon as I grab them, I see her kind of stop. And I was like, oh, I definitely grabbed those, and she was trying to, but I won. So I grabbed them, I go back around, and I saw a couple more pairs of boots that I wanted to check out. So I had to go all the way back around to avoid Corona Central because everyone was still very much congregated in the same area. So I go back around, and I can feel her following me. Like after I pick them up, I can feel someone behind me, and I look out of the corner of my eye, and she's following me. So I go to a different aisle, and she's still following me. And I go back to the boot aisle because I thought everyone had gone out of the boot aisle. And there were 2 more women. These people were not weird. They were just shopping. So there are 2 more women who came up to me with their cart. These are new women, other than the original boot lady. And they come up and they say, oh my gosh, like those boots are so cute. Can I see them? And I was like, oh yeah. And I held them out like this because we're still in COVID, and I'm not, no, you need to stay 6 feet apart. And by the way, I go to the thrift store still because that's how I make my money. I resell. Resellers have to go out into the world. I'm very safe. I use hand sanitizer, mask, social distancing, all of that. So these ladies are like, oh my gosh, are those hunter boots? Those are so cute. Can I see them? So I kind of hold them out, and I was like, oh yeah, see, okay, cool, bye-bye. And so they left, and this other lady is still following me at this point. So she overhears this, and as soon as these ladies walk away, she comes up and she kind of looks at my cart and she goes, oh, are those hunters? Like, she wasn't listening in on the conversation the entire time already. And I was like, oh yeah. And she goes, oh, how much do they want for them? And she takes out her wallet, and I was like, oh, X amount. And I'll tell you guys on YouTube. I didn't say it on Instagram, but I got these for $22.99. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try to, there you go. Focus a little bit. It's backwards. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, so $22.99 minus a 20% coupon I had. I spent $146 on the entire haul that I'll show you guys. But this lady pulls out her wallet, starts asking, oh, how much are those? How much do they want? Those are really cute. And I'm like, oh, they want 23, you know, yeah. And she goes, oh, I had my eye on those and you picked them up. And that was just an awkward situation for me. I've been put in that situation a handful of times already at the thrift store. And so I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And she goes, oh no, it's the name of the game. And she still has her wallet out at this point. And she's looking at different, pretending to look at different boots, because she had already been in the aisle for a hot minute. And she looks at this one pair of Fry boots. And if you don't know what Fry is, F-R-Y-E, it's like a higher end boot brand, and they can retail, I think, all the way up to like $500-600. Crazy. I just sold a pair of those for $179 a couple weeks ago. Anyway, besides the point, she picks up a pair of Fry boots, or she points at them and she goes, oh, they want 50 for these. Like, that's crazy. And I was like, oh yeah, that's wild. Bye. And I can still feel her following me around while I go look at like the rest of the boots in the aisle, the sweater. She follows me for like another 5-10 minutes. Like, I'd be on one side of the aisle and she'll be on the other. And I was like, Miss Mamas, you gotta stop following me. Like, these are mine. And she asked, she's like, oh, like, are you gonna buy those for sure? And I said, yes, I am. So let's stop. So that's my boot story. I'm calling it the Boot Chronicles. So here's these. This will be my first show in the haul. So these were $23 minus 20%. I paid $146 for the entire haul. And I'm excited to show you guys because I always either forget my stuff in the car and I have to get it the next morning, so I can't show my husband. And I'm not super great at doing hauls on Instagram anymore because I haven't been thrifting as much. So I'm excited to show you guys what I got. No, I did not realize how much this was. So I paid $29.99 for this. So there is that. So I paid $29.99. I thought it was like $2.99 or $9.99, but apparently I paid up, you guys. So this brand is Ryan Michael, and it's new with tags, and it has the tags for $249.99. I don't think it's going to show because my lights kind of, yeah. But this is kind of like a cool printed men's shirt, I believe. I'm like 99% sure it's men's. When I looked it up, it had a bunch of men's pictures. So this is what it looks like. It has a cool printed color. It's a button-up long sleeve. It's pretty thin. I found something similar to this where I thought it wasn't worth much money, but then I sold it, I think, for $50, and it was like paper thin. It weighed as much as a feather. The brand was Double D Ranch. So if you guys come across that brand or Ryan Michael, pick them up for cheap. Not $30. Don't make my mistake. So that's the first one, or the second one besides the boots. This was a personal pickup. I thought this was really cute. The brand is Moon and Madison, and it's new with tags from Marshalls. It has the Marshalls tags for $16.99. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear past my aligner. $16.99. And then it has the Value Village tag for $6, so $5.99. It's like a really cute cropped sweater, not cropped, it might be cropped. I'm not a fan of cropped sweaters, so if it is, I'll sell it. It's a really cute knit sweater, like a chunkier knit sweater. I really like the oversized fit, as you guys can tell. I'm wearing my husband's Champion sweatshirt, but I want to get another one of these for myself for Christmas. But yeah, this is that. Long sleeve, really cute detail. So that's number 3. The next one is a green, I was gonna say camo, it's not camo, it's a green jacket. It's like a utility military style jacket, parka, whatever you want to call it. All those are keywords if you want to list something like this on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, all that. The brand is Lucky, so it's a Lucky brand jacket. It retailed at Value Village for $9.49, so I got it for like $9.50 minus 20%. It looks like this, and these tend to do very well for me on both eBay and Poshmark. Poshmark more so because I always forget to list them on eBay, but it's long sleeve, it has button detail right here. I love these, and I also love wearing them oversized, so I love everything oversized except for my pants. So here's the back, and it's kind of stretchy, size small, so there's that. I'm gonna throw that on the floor. This next one is I think this is Ralph Lauren. It was cashmere, so I was like, okay, cool. And green, so St. Patrick's Day, Corona anniversary, March. This one was $11.99 at the thrift store. It is Ralph Lauren, 100% cashmere, green sweater. So it's kind of like a V-neck, and it has that draping, like a scoop neck. Has some cute detail on it. It's long sleeve. Here's front and back. I always pick up anything that is cashmere because it tends to do pretty well on all the platforms. And also, if you guys are just watching this video and you haven't watched my other videos, I am a reseller on Poshmark primarily, eBay and Mercari, and sometimes I sell on Facebook Marketplace or Instagram sales if somebody messages me. But yeah, so that's that. These were super cute, and I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. I probably won't because I'm going to probably look like a Humpty Dumpty Oompa Loompa, but this is a pair of Abercrombie jeans. They look cuter in person, I promise. They look a little raggedy right now, but they tie right here, and these are pretty in right now. I paid $11.50. These are a size 30 or a size 10 if you go off the other sizing. So they look like this. They have the line up the booty like that. So I'm kind of like that fringe detail at the bottom. So there's that. So the next item is a Free People jacket, and I paid $9.50 or $9.49 minus 20%. It's a size 6. So here is that. Kind of like a suede-y, it's kind of suede, kind of like a velvet. That's the word I'm looking for, velvet. So it has a really cool zipper detail right here. I think they work. Yeah, functioning zippers, which is nice. And it's like, I don't know if it's an asymmetrical zip. I can't tell. Is it? Possibly. No, it is a straight zip. And it has pockets. Yeah, working pockets. So cute. Next up is an Athleta cardigan. And this is a size small. I paid $2.99. I don't think they understood what the brand was because usually Athleta is marked up quite a bit. Sorry, my dog is ruffling our Christmas decorations in a bag, if you can hear that. So I paid $2.99. It's a really cute, I think it's oversized. So it's a sweater, long sleeve. It's really light in color. I don't usually get this light in color for myself just because I ruin everything. And I already got a mark on my husband's sweatshirt, so don't tell him. So that's that. And then I think I have 2 or 3 more items. So this next item is a North Face jacket, and usually North Faces are marked up to like $49 or something really insane at the thrift stores I tend to go to. This one I paid $16.99, so 17 minus 20%, and the size is a medium. It's a women's, so it zips up all the way. It's in really, really good condition, which is surprising So here is that. It's North Face, long sleeve. Here's the back. It also has that North Face symbol right here. So that is that. And I have 2 more items. So the next item is Outdoor Voices. That's the brand. It's a size medium. And these are leggings. I can't remember where these are sold or if it's kind of its own brand. But they retail, like originally when you buy them, for a pretty decent amount. So I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I haven't tried these before to sell them. But these are a pair of like a tri-colored pastel legging. And they're really, they're like semi-stretchy. They're not as stretchy as like the, the Fabletics. They're not as stretchy as Fabletics. So here's that. They're in like new condition. So, and last time I purchased bottoms, I bought Rock Revival jeans, and I totally forgot to check the Coochie Coo. So I checked the Coochie Coo on this one, and this was fine. I always check here. I try to always check. Sometimes I miss, and I get super excited with the brand. So yeah, I bought a pair of Rock Revival jeans last week. I had to discard because they have some Coochie Coo juice in the Coochie Coo. So that is that. And this next item, I think it's my last one. Yeah, so this is my last item. It is Thread and Supply, and it's a size medium. I paid $9.49 minus 20%, and it's another one of those like green parka jackets. Has a hood, and it has a really cool detail on the sleeves right here. So anything that is really cool or really unique, I like to pick up if it's like a semi-good brand or if I know it's gonna sell. But yeah, that is all I have. That was my little mini haul. It wasn't too many things. I think it may have been 10 possibly. But if you guys enjoyed watching my video, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I rant and talk about random stories, and I'm very dramatic. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for